this whole concept of Illuminati and energies and frequency and how they actually read their energies, how they use artist symbolism as well to actually reap more energy. Remember that your focus is your content, right? You're giving consent, sorry. Your focus is that you're giving consent. Like now, you're on my live, you're focusing on what I'm saying, you're giving consent to hear what I'm saying. And whatever symbolism I use, right, to affect your subconscious mind, I'm not imposing it on you. You've already gave consent. That's how it goes with music industry as well. That's how people give away their own energies, their own individuality and their own consciousness by taking on what has been fed to them via music and entertainment industry as well, even sports as well, right? Because anything that's got to do with separatism, there has to be a winner in sports. There has to be somebody, only one winner, one team, one group. The rest of the people are not winners. You get my point? And we immerse yourself in that. That's also part of the whole control system of changing your mindset for you to understand that you must do anything to get fame and wealth, like calculators, cars, and flashy cars, be able to own private jets and travel the world. Now remember, now we have a big pool of people in the world that cannot afford these nice things, these luxuries of life. Okay, so when you grew up in a home that never had those niceties, those luxuries, most people who become famous actors and famous celebrities normally don't come from wealthy homes. They come from maybe working homes where, the average worker bee families, very few people that are famous become super famous and have great gifts. You get my point, to make money and to make money for those corporations, because you are making money for the corporations, right, by selling yourself as an item, a commodity. Now they're gonna tell you how to dress. They're gonna tell you where to go. They're gonna tell you who to marry. You can't just your life is not yours anymore. Once you have signed that contract to say you're giving your life over, right? And now they're not only reaching out to artists now, they're also reaching out to social media influencers as well, because people's attentions is commodity. Your attention is a commodity, because once you zone in, you give consent to whatever symbolism to affect you, number one. And then also you're also possibly going to be a consumer, because if I'm an like for example Kim Kardashian, right? Kim Kardashian and her family, the Kardashian family. Kardashian, I'm pronouncing it wrong. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, the Kim family, the K family, okay? They are huge money spinners for the corporations, right? They use them a lot to make money. So people now see what they are wearing and people want to buy what they are wearing. People see what they're eating and people want to buy what they're eating. So whenever a corporation with something new, a new product to sell to the masses, they go for famous people that are going to be seen, and people that are also kind of put on and on a certain platform and worship like their idols. You understand? You worship a person like they gods, like this person is not human like you. Now, this is what they've done with the Kardashian family, right? They made him seem like they're untouchable, and they are better than any other person on this earth. Corporations now use them to make money. We're talking about underwear. We're talking about clothes. We're talking about jewelry. We're talking about perfume. We're talking about makeup. We're talking about every single thing. How we even run our families. Or people are tuning into those into their content and consuming the content. Say, oh, that must be right because the Kardashian family is now doing these certain things. That's why they use famous people. You understand? This is how it goes. In each celebrity has his own level and his own, I would say, his own objective for the consumers. Each celebrity has his own objective given by the corporations that signed in the contract. Illuminati, they control them. You understand? So this concept, as I said, started in 1776. Sorry, I keep on saying 19. In 1776, by a guy called Adam. I won't even try and pronounce his surname. It sounds like it's German. It is a Wusthof or something like that. Weish Aupt. That's how you pronounce spell his surname. But his name is Adam. He was from Bulgaria in Europe, right? So, and then he established a secret society founded in that year, okay? And the reasons for the finding of the society, number one was science, freedom of religion, or freedom from religion, because remember that by then um Christianity was running the show, religion was running, and the controlling form was religion, was Christianity at the time, right? So people were not allowed to express themselves freely, anything that's outside the Christian teachings, right? So now this guy Adam was a free thinker. So he came up with this idea. He developed this group of people, right? We came together, Illumination, meaning the humans, they're all free thinkers and free mind focused people that will not be controlled by the system, the matrix system. Okay, so that's where it all started in 1776. And I believe it was about a lot of these business people came together, and they were like how to improve their own businesses, how to also help communities as well, their own communities that they were actually operating in. Right? Remember that Illuminati, just like anything else, there'll be a positive side of it and there'll be a negative side of it. So I'm thinking that the intention initially was to uplift each other as business people, and also um, have a space for free thinkers to come together and come and communicate and help each other build their own businesses, and also build their own communities by helping their communities, like building schools and stuff like that, and educating people, supporting the sports people in their communities, and supporting their artists. It all started like that, right? Now remember, now the same businesses are now today our corporations. Our corporations now span across all countries